Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to RPC Call Standard Call 16. Today's date, December 8th, 2025. We don't have much thing on the agenda, but I think Carrie, Sims is not here. The first, which is just an RPC error code summarization. Since he's not here to update us on that front, I think we can go over to the execution API versioning by Carrie.
Sure, that sounds good. Let's see, I can drop a link in the chat.
Let me drop that. Okay.
Oh, we got it. Okay. So basically what I want to do and what I think would help client developers is to have versioning information in execution APIs. And this is mostly for the Hive specs so that they can start passing the Hive, the RPC compat Hive tests. So they're not trying to hit a moving target, because basically right now, anytime something gets merged, a Hive test breaks somewhere along the way. So I have some comments here. I have addressed the feedback. I tagged Felix to see if he had any other feedback. I'll probably give it a couple more days, and then merge it in, and then get something up in Hive where we can run against both the version, the tagged version, and then also like an unstable version, so that clients can see what's coming down the line. But if there are any client developers here who have opinions or anything like that, or feedback, let me know, or feel free to comment on the PR as well. I don't have any other updates there besides that. So that's it from my end.
Okay, that's good. I wanted to also point out something about but I was hoping Sims and this other guy would be here, because I think they're the ones majorly in charge of Open RPC to talk about proper documentation and also the website on its own, because I feel like there's some things that not in the website already, and I would actually like for us to talk about how we will make the website much more proper, and then to align very well with also with the Open RPC. But I am not seeing them here, although I tagged them on Discord. So maybe we can keep that out for the next call. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I know Zane Zane with OpenRPC is working on making the site a lot nicer, and should have something coming in on the 24th, I think. They have a grant deadline for the EF, so they should have something around then to share as well. So.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of any upcoming enhancements, but that's okay. I think that's all we have on our agenda. So if you have anything you want us to discuss about the RPC or the repo or any open PLs also, please, the floor is yours. Oh, okay. I guess we don't have any other thing. Then I will also like to point out some open PLs, especially the ones we have that have been stale for a very long time. Uh, I will leave that to you, Kira. It's there like any possible feedback for this?
Do
And
you have ones that you're thinking about specifically? I want to,
yes.
I'd really like to get this versioning in first because, once we start adding stuff, it'll start breaking the RPC compat tests again. So that's kind of what I have been waiting on. But if there are specific ones that you want me to take a look at, I can definitely do that.
I'm trying to drop them on the chat.
Okay, perfect.
And okay, for since Sims is not here, but if anyone has any points about the JSON RPC error code standardization that is ongoing, like any improvements or suggestion, this is the PR. We can leave our comments there. Mm,
Cool. Do you know, has anything changed in the JSON IPC error codes PR major?
No, nothing
Okay.
has been changed yet. It's still like the last time we left it. So I'm saying because our last discussion, we were supposed to like move over to the ACDT call to get more client views on it, but I did not hear from Sims, so I was expecting if I'm able to get back or get in contact with him before this week, we can move it over to ACDT next week Monday. We can add it to the agenda so that if any improvement or further suggestion, we can also align it properly.
Cool. Yeah, and I think it'd be good to get it on the ACDT call next week, even though it looks like Simpson has addressed some of the comments already. So I would say let's get it on the call on the agenda next Monday, and then hopefully we can either get more feedback or move towards merging it.
Yes, and there was, I think, I saw a comment about one of the error codes. I can't remember where. I think it's on Discord, and now I can access my Discord. Yeah, about it gets log error. Um, Let me just drop the links to the thread. So, is this something we need to take a look at, or we need to add to the agenda also? Hello?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. I can take a look. I sort of think Felix might have merged this one, but I can double check and see if a response is needed or if we need to put it on one of the agendas.
Okay, like I was thinking this should be also be part of the error addition and the error codes we were working on.
Yeah, I think it should.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is from my end. I don't know if any other thing.
Nothing from my end.
Okay, so Wilson, Chase, Katya, Nikita, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Do you have any inputs for this call before we call it a day?
I guess I can say hello. I'm Chase. I just joined the EF, and my responsibilities are around node infrastructure and RPC stuff. So this is my first time joining the call. So I'm kind of just listening in, getting a feel for what you guys are doing before I try to have any opinions on anything.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Katya. Okay, so that's basically all for today. I guess we'll have to come again on next 2 weeks rather. Oh, okay, sorry. You can unmute.
Yeah, hi guys, I'm from Nethermind team. I'm working on RPC compatibility now, and yeah, I wanted just to discuss few Geth internal issues that we face in Nethermind, but I probably need to talk to someone from Geth team.
Okay, so the idea of this call is to convey any information or to discuss anything pertaining to JSON RPC. We can have a broader discussion, and then we might, if there is no time left, we can still continue on the Discord, the JSON RPC channel.
Yeah, I will raise the issue on Discord. I talked to Felix about it, but on
Okay, can you
DevConnect.
make an intro about it? Can you like?
Yes, so it's issue with transaction types. So inside the Geth ignores them and Nethermind doesn't. So we check transaction types on RPC calls and like act according to transaction type. Yeah, that's the issue.
Okay, Kira, do you have anything to say to this?
Okay, sorry, can you summarize that one more time? I didn't understand.
Yes, so for example, when you do ETH call, guess and put transaction type into transaction, guess will ignore it, just remove from JSON entirely. But in Nethermind, we will use this transaction type and execute transaction as transaction of this type.
Gotcha. Does that come out in the JSON RPC? Like what comes back or?
Yeah. So for example, like if you put like transaction type 2 and blob hashes, Geth will treat this as a blob transaction, and Nethermind will treat this as 1559 AP transaction.
Okay. Yeah, I think unfortunately, yeah, I think the channel would be the best place to bring that up with the Geth devs. One of my longer term goals is to get Geth off of as not the spec and start using the execution specs repo instead. But that won't happen very soon. But hopefully within the next year.
Yeah, okay. That's actually something else I wanted to discuss, because I think that's where most of the issues come out from, because if get is missing something, and or maybe it's not complying to something, the whole test is kind of flaky at the end of the day. I need to share. Okay, I will share a Notion page on Discord. I did made a draft about such cases alongside Robocop. I think that was the first issues we looked at the beginning of this year. So I'm not sure how we're going to go about it, but I just wanted to ask, is the spec is there a test for this transaction on RPC testing?
No, not really.
Okay.
Maybe you could write the test that works with Nethermind, and then Geth would have to fix it.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm not sure that we should do like Nethermind. So maybe Geth is right, maybe no one's right. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We should answer that question first.
Yeah, and Geth, the tricky part is like Geth is the spec.
Okay,
Right
well,
now.
you say Geth is the spec, but like
Yeah.
that's not true in so much that the specs were written after Geth.
Right, but they return the response values for any given request. There's a tool that when you put in a JSON RPC request, it goes through Geth, and so whatever comes back is the Geth response, which then becomes.
Sure, but that's an implementation detail, not Geth is the spec.
Sure.
Okay, I think we need to continue the discussion on Discord because I don't think there's any get clientele here. I think that's all for today. See you guys next 2 weeks probably.